Hi YouTube, Mochismo Eugene. Welcome to another video from Exit Strategy. Narcissists are good listeners for very bad reasons. They'll sit quiet as a mouse. They will look you in the eye and casually observe everything you, the empath, chosen ones, will relate to them, especially if you're going through something. And this is pre-awakening and sometimes even post-awakening. You can be in the presence of a narcissist, say a waitress at a restaurant. They come up, may I take your order? This is a real life scenario. And the waitress begins to, or the hostess begins to nonchalantly ask questions. How are you guys doing? It'll start off with something light. And then, can I start you off with something to drink? Blah, 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 blah. This is to soften you up. But this is their job now as a hostess. But they're doing double duty because this narcissist hostess begins to ask you otherwise seemingly awkward, imposing personal questions like, is this your husband? Oh, okay. Are you guys married? And to which you'll answer it. What are you guys doing? Celebrating your anniversary? What this individual is doing is trying to find out multiple things. And before your mind can resonate with the fact that you should be a little standoffish, simply just because this person you're sharing with could have the propensity, well, not even the propensity, but you're loading people up with a lot of information that really you don't even know. So you're loading them up with information about you. So they're beginning to know a lot more about you in just a few minutes. And you don't even know their name because either their name tag is missing or their lapel is covering it. And sometimes they'll have their name tag, but you're salivating so much you want to talk and tell these individuals your story and answering these questions like you're on an interview, which you are with a narcissist. How long you have been together? What are you celebrating on a special occasion? And to which you'll answer these questions spitfire, because you're unawares that as fast as you can answer one question, they're asking you another question. Now, they are good listeners for bad reasons. Now, this is not an instance where they're silent, but in other instances when they're silent, say you're going through something. And that same waitress comes up, asks you questions. Hey, what are you doing? You just out tonight? Say you're single, you're there by yourself. You begin to load this same waitress up with your personal issues. I'm just trying to clear my head. Just broke up with my man. Just broke up with my old lady. And so this opens the door to give them a front row seat to who you are in a big way. They gauge what type of person you are, what's going on in your present situation, on and on and on. And mind you me, when this person sees you, this same waitress, hostess sees you out and about in Walmart, Target, they readily remember you. But a lot of times you gave off information when you were distraught. You gave off information about this is your husband, you're on anniversary. When you were excited, one or the other, you had highs or you had lows. You were not paying attention to them as an individual because you were so busy telling your story, which is right down their alley. You meet this person or you see them in a Walmart or a Target. They see you from a distance. They've already indicated that you are that person that they just engaged with. So mind you me, man breaking up with woman in that restaurant, you divulge this. They see you in Target. They come up purposely and pretend like it's just a coincidence. Hey, how are you? What I'm trying to get at, these pieces that they are trying to piece together in a puzzle of their own making is for their good only. And it's for bad reasons, because they already have arrived at the fact that you have an energy that they want. They want to be around that because they don't have an energy worthy to be had. They are low vibrating, almost to the ground. And so this narcissist see you as an opportunity. They're opportunist. And so in listening to you tell them these things about you, they've already asked some critical questions about you. They've asked all they need to know. You're fruit for the picking. So you begin that conversation. Hey, how are you doing? I'm good. And your ears light up as a man because you're thinking, wow, what's the chances of this? I ran into this hostess. And they begin to say to you, oh, I'm just in here getting something for my daughter. I'm a single parent. They'll throw that in there. You didn't ask them, but they'll throw that in there because you broke up. She's a single parent. Bingo. And in the midst of a breakup, even with the narcissist, when we broke up with them or we disengaged, we awakened, we were vulnerable in a big way. And this is what happens. They get you at your most vulnerable point. They get you and they capitalize on that. They're very good listeners for bad reasons. So be mindful of narcissists as it pertains to a person who potentially asks you a lot of questions, not knowing you. They appear in places at the same time you do. You see the same person that you saw just a day ago, or even sometimes hours ago, because a lot of times they're following you on purpose. Because on any given day, they really don't have anything going on in their life. Their laundry list is to go and check on all the potential supplies that they're about to capture or captivate. They would neglect their kids. I knew this one individual, female, if you want to call her parent, parented from her car, sat in her car all the time. Kids are doing whatever they do in the house. And if there was anything to be said or informed them, or for them to ask her, it would be them going to the car. All the while they're on the phone, racking up supply. You'll see this a lot with a lot of people post-pandemic. A lot of people are spending time in their car. They're sitting off in the cut, doodling on their phone. I find it convenient sometimes too, because I don't like to talk on my phone when I'm driving. I don't like to look at my phone when I'm driving, when I'm operating a vehicle. And just being out and about, we're so connected and attached to our phone, we are subject to pull over and start pecking on our phones. But we now know that narcissists live on their phone for all the wrong reasons. We're all addicted to technology in one form or another. But for the empath, we can disconnect from that and we can feel our vibration elevate. A narcissist can't take that time away because they would lose the potential supply chain that they're actually insatiable about. And this is a networking thing for them. And they dumb it down as to, I got my business on there. And a lot of us do have businesses and platforms on such things as YouTube. There are exceptions to all the rules I'm pointing out here, but we already know, empath chosen ones, we do get caught up in the rat race often. But the beautiful thing about us is we can disengage. We can take a step back, introspect. We can be alone and realize quickly, very quickly, that that thing that we were consumed by meant us no good. So we take time away from that, and we may revisit it in a beautiful way or in a more responsible way. Narcissist is always on go mode. They take their phone to the bathroom. They take their phone to the shower. They take their phone to the kitchen. They take their phone everywhere they go. Even in the workplace, you're really not supposed to have your phone on the work floor. A lot of them have their phone on the work floor around dangerous machinery. Got a lot of heavy equipment operators out here on the road. They're texting on their phone. You pull up to a light, you see the cops on their phone. We're all living in a world that's very enticing. It's drawing and pulling us in one way or another. And it's pulling us completely away from things that are sound and solid and beneficial for good, for our good. But the narcissist, they are good listeners for bad reasons. That being said, bless.